I've always kind of grown up around vegetable growing. Like my parents grew vegetables in our back garden, but obviously living in the city there isn't loads of garden space, and there's so many beautiful allotments around Bristol, and so I was always drawn to the opportunity and potential of growing my own vegetables, but you know, in an urban environment. So that was really my main inspiration.
I feel it's really important to learn about growing your own food, because we're generally so disconnected from the food that we eat these days. We do a lot of shopping at supermarkets like most people, and I've got no idea where most of the vegetables that we eat come from. So it feels good to be much more connected to the food and to understand a bit more about how it grows, and to be getting our kids involved in that as well, and helping them learn about that stuff.
I love sowing seeds and watching them germinate, and that kind of magical time when everything's just starting is probably my favourite time, although obviously harvesting is also really lovely. And just watching the changing seasons and being, you know, connected to that is really lovely, and then obviously eating them all at the end.
So far I've really enjoyed just the activity of coming down to the allotment and spending some time here, because they're such peaceful places. So if I've had a tough day or just been staring at screens for too long, to just take a walk down here, you know, just water the plot, have a little wander around, not doing anything much, but even that is really rewarding, and I can see how it's having a real benefit on us as a family, spending some time here.
It's brought me this great connection to nature. I've seen slow worms on the allotment, I've seen foxes, there's always bird song, there's lots of interesting insects and things to observe, and that's kind of like just the added benefit on top of, you know, growing your own vegetables, which is wonderful in itself. But I think that was something that I wasn't expecting necessarily, that was just sort of an added bonus.
Allotments are definitely community places, and all the people I've met so far have been so helpful and friendly, and yeah, I don't feel like I have loads of knowledge, but just through conversations with people you pick up different bits and pieces. It's
just been a great way to sort of get to know neighbours, and if we're fortunate enough to grow like an abundance of things, it doesn't always work that way. It's a nice way to share things with people, and yeah, it's just been a good way to meet and connect with others.